Year was good, everybody. Was good, everybody. Welcome into the After Realm, home at a late night vibes. How y'all feeling? How's everybody feeling? What's going on? Who we got up in here so far? We got Lily, of course, King, Schnare, okay, Biggie, Ghost. Oh, what's good, Virtual, Manny.
Welcome,
good,
official Crispy.
What's good, JJ? It was good, Crispy. He said they made you get rid of Pokey MMO. That's so funny. Who was they? What's good, my guy? What's good, Crispy? What's good, Enigma? Who made you get rid of Pokey MMO? A with the 25 stream streak. Appreciate
Welcome,
you, Brody.
Hostfrau_Chaotic Ross.
Why? Why did he make you get rid of it? Oh, he made you. It was good, Ego. He made you get. That was the spin the wheel. Oh, that was messed up, man. 10
Welcome,
times?
Lily LZ.
Ooh, Lord have mercy.
Welcome, Reasonable Enigma.
Yeah, what's good, Zach? What's good, Cam? What's good, Joe? Everybody pulling up right now.
Welcome, Hostfrau_Biggie.
Yeah, how's everybody doing tonight?
Welcome,
He said he's gonna say something off the wall, but what you about to go ahead? Let it rip. We're pretty off the wall out here, Virtual. I'm be honest with you, so you could probably say it. It's very little stuff.
Welcome, guard_Shilligo.
I'm a sailor too, so I got a potty mouth. I love me some Jesus, but I got a potty mouth though. I ain't even finna hold you. So you know what I'm saying? So it's all good.
Welcome, Manny Batman 18.
That's my guy. That is my guy. Yeah. But yeah,
welcome,
how's
Zach
everybody
Storm
doing,
Elemental Pirate.
Hopefully everybody's doing good this evening. We got
welcome,
some
Killercam 28 Pat.
Immediately. Alright, I'm gonna go get you. I owe you one. I'm gonna go get it after I yeah, it was good, Jaded. Yeah, I'm gonna go get it after
welcome, Virtual Release.
You got your Halo for the evening? Okay, cool.
Welcome, Jaded_Love.
I'm going to get an MRE. That's crazy. Okay, cool. You know, all right, it is what it is. If that's what you really want to do, but it's not for me though. I do have a redeemed Tommy. Yeah, I do. That's so funny. A lot of people. I mean, apparently everybody got one though. So apparently it's like not really like a huge, deal or anything like that. Yeah. So apparently everybody do. Yeah, we can. Well, let me go and pray in the stream real quick, like we always do. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna yes, the military meals. Yeah, and then we're gonna get to it. Okay. In 1 second.
Welcome, Shanair08.
We always gotta pray in the stream. Sorry, I'll just text my baby. But yeah, we're gonna pray in the stream real quick. And then we're gonna get into everything, all the announcements and stuff like that. So go ahead and bow your heads, close your eyes, please. Dear Lord and Heavenly Father, I just want to just thank you for bringing us again together again tonight. Dear Lord, I ask you just bless the stream, everyone watching, lurking, and everyone who comes due. Lord, please just continue to let this place be a place of laughter, positivity, community, and peace, Lord. Lord, I just ask that you just guide my words and actions and let everything we do tonight bring good energy and glorify you. Lord, I ask you to protect everyone here, their families, their loved ones, and just bring peace to anybody who's struggling with any battles that we may not know right now, Lord. Dear Lord, just continue to just bring us closer to you in everything we do, dear Lord. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen, amen, and amen. Yeah, but yeah, what you was about to say, Virtual?
Welcome,
Y'all,
King
can I
in
get a shout out for Virtual too? Virtual is hilarious. I love Virtual. Virtual is so funny. Her stuff be like so out of pocket. It be having me dying laughing, yo, for real. Can we get a shout out from my girl Virtual real quick? But yeah,
Welcome,
they've been bullying me, y'all.
Ghost_Ranger
They've been bullying me
34.
online, man. They've been bullying me online, man. Yeah, they've been bullying me. A couple of my hot takes. You know,
Shout out to Virtual Release.
Yeah, they're not being nice to me at all, and I don't appreciate it at all. But well, the funny thing is too quiet. Hold on, it's way too quiet. You guys know me. I don't like when it's super quiet. Yeah, I believe you. Yeah, but it was one thing I put out just today. It was today, and it's already doing pretty well on YouTube. And the funny thing was, and for the most part, it's been pretty cool. One cat did put something, and I took it down. It was so crazy too. So pretty much the hot take was I said that Cyborg was the best anime character. I'm sorry, the best black comic book character of the early 2000s.
Welcome, Pickle_Boy
And the funny thing about it was I was so
2300.
surprised because I was kind of like, all right, cool. Well, I just, that's how I felt about it. And then immediately a bunch of people, of course, they pointed out Static Shock, which I was like, yeah, you're right. Static Shock is goated, right? And Static Shock is the best like black comic book show, I would say. But as the character, I said, yeah, Cyborg's better. He went through it, blah, 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 right? One cat, I took it down already. It's fine. He came in my whole neck. He was just like, what are you, R-word or something like that, blah, blah, blah. Static Shock was the best black superhero of all time, da, da, da. And I was like, bro, like, I said, yo, R-word is crazy. Like, all right, cool. So, you know what I mean? I took that comment down real quick. But I was like, I didn't think it was that serious though. But it does kind of make you wonder sometimes when people be taking it like it's never that deep, Ghost. You feel me? Like, and like I was like, yo, like people really be like tight about some of these hot takes. And I'll admit sometimes some of the stuff I be saying, I say on purpose just to kind of like get people to click. It's just click. You know what I'm saying? Just clickbait. That's all it is. It ain't a big deal or nothing like that. But I'm like, yo, some cats be really tight about it too. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, okay, all right, cool. We gonna do what we gonna do then. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that's kind of what's been going on here. So we got the sub goal going on up right now, anime figurine giveaway. So we're gonna have, because I have way too many anime figurines, so we're gonna do anime figurine giveaway. So it's gonna be a little bit different this time. So we're still gonna do the Kaiju number 8 figurine. Is gonna be the number one. It's for the number one gifter this month. So whoever the number one gifter this month is gonna get the Kaiju number 8 figurine, and I'll get you that one right there. So that's the Kaiju number 8 figurine right here. So that's gonna be for the number one gifter this month, right? But for the giveaway for this month, though, it's gonna be super sweet because, boom, we're also gonna give the Baki figurine in this one too. On top of the stuff that we already got going on, as you guys have already seen, right? Like the Death Note clip right here, and then the Exodia coasters, right? For the Exodia coasters as well too, which I just gotta go pick them up. They're done. I just keep forgetting to go pick them up. That's all it is. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all real quick. But they came out pretty nice though. I ain't gonna lie, they came out pretty nice. Yee, there we go. Yeah, with the Exodia coasters as well too. So yeah, so that's gonna be for the giveaway. So there's the giveaway for this month is gonna be pretty good too, right? So yeah, we got a bunch of stuff going on. Number 2 and number 3 gifters, I'm letting them choose their Funko Pop. So whatever Funko Pop they want, essentially. As you guys know, I have hundreds of them right now. Whatever one from the anime, you can pretty much choose it, right, for the number 2 and number 3 gifter. But yeah, so that's what we got for the giveaway. So yeah, and we're doing pretty good. So if we hit the 350, then like I said before, we're gonna do that. All right. But yeah, so today today's Sunday, so we're gonna be doing some Bible study, right? So hopefully you guys have been keeping up with your Bible study and everything as well too, and that's super important to me. So we're gonna be doing a little bit of Bible study. If you don't want to hang tight for that one, that's perfectly okay. We'll be done in probably like 30 minutes ish. So yeah, you guys can take off with that one if you don't want to. All right, so we're about to get into it. So one of my favorite TV personalities, comedians, is Theo Von, and that it's crazy to me too because of the fact, like his journey has been crazy. That I've really enjoyed watching him kind of come to the Lord and just get a little bit closer to God. And I think it's something almost poetic about people who really didn't know God like for such a long time, who have finally decided to kind of get to know him.
Nice
because
to meet
they're
you.
So raw and they're so real.
Short.
Because they're adults, right? And they've gone through everything in their life, and now they're trying to get closer to Christ. I really loved it too. So I want to show you guys a quick little clip. I'm gonna pause the music for a second, and then we're gonna get straight into our Bible study. Okay?
Sometimes I realize for myself.
Here we go. Here it is.
I would pray to God to help me get away from certain behaviors in my life. Sometimes I realize for myself, I would pray to God to help me get away from certain behaviors in my life. Like, but God, please help me. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to have this behavior. But there'll be a little part of me that was like, I know even as I ask for God's help that I'm going to do it again. I would know that. So I started praying like this. I started praying like, God, please help me with this. This is a broken part of me that I bring to you. I need help with it. And then I would add to my prayer. I would say, and even God, even as I pray to you right now, there's a part of me that knows I'm probably lying to you. There's a part of me that knows I'm going to do that behavior again. So can you come into that part of me and help me there? Help me in the part of me that knows as I pray that I'm lying. And so something that's just been helping me recently is just praying differently, because whatever's inside of me that's broken is really, it's manipulative, and it's, it would be good at pool because it's good at the angles. But so I've just been praying that God comes into those parts of me. Don't just come into like the water inside of me. Come into the well. Come into the walls of the well. Come into the mortar or whatever that's between the bricks. Because I'm broken all the way there. And I don't mean that like in self-pity. But if there's a part of me that doesn't even want the best for me, then there's something inside of me that is off. So that's something that's been helping me.
Ooh. Yeah, that was powerful. I ain't gonna lie, because that's so realistic though. And I think every single one of us as like legitimate like Christians, we understand exactly what he's saying right now. Because there's so many times where I've made mistakes, and I said like, hey, I really don't want to do this anymore. Right. And then I remember exactly what he's talking about, thinking in the back of my mind, I'm just like, hey, what's going on, Bear, with the 25 stream chick? I appreciate you, Brody. But I remember even in the back of my mind, as I was even saying it, there was a part of me that, just like he said, knew that I was going to do it again. And I don't know if that part of me was just simply because of the fact that I am human, right? Or it's because even though I don't want to commit that act anymore, but there's a part of me that still was in love with that sin. And that was the crazy thing for me, is having the realization. And I remember I thought that at one point. So when Vaughn actually put that video out and he said that, which was so raw and just so real, you know what I mean? It was really, almost poetic to me, because I know there's so many of us that, go through that exact same mindset like over and over again, But yeah, I just really wanted to share that with you guys too, just to show that again, walking with Christ, it's the church. Right? When I say the church, I mean like, what I'm saying, like the body of Christ, essentially, not an actual physical building. It's just a place for people who are broken, who just want to be healed. And, the only way they're going to be healed is through, the love of Jesus Christ. So, so we're going to be doing our Bible project again, because everybody seems to like the Bible projects, right? So what we're going to be doing today is going to be in one of the funniest books in the Bible, which is hilarious, which we're going to be Jonah. So we have not done Jonah, right? And I think the reason I really wanted to do Jonah was because so many people lied to us. I mean, I don't know, maybe because I grew up in a black, Sunday school or whatever. Does anybody remember when you were a kid and it was the story of Jonah and and why he ran from God and everything, which was the complete opposite, right? I think they told us that the reason why Jonah ran from God was because he was scared or something like that to go and preach or something like that. But it wasn't the actual story at all, right? And so we're gonna get the actual full story right now, y'all. Not virtual starting stuff up in here. No, I'm joking. I'm playing, sis.
The Book of Jonah, a subversive story about a rebellious prophet who hates God for loving his enemies. Jonah's unique among the prophets of the Old Testament because they're typically collections of God's words spoken through the prophet. But this book doesn't actually focus on the words of the prophet. Rather, it's a story about a prophet, a really mean and nasty prophet. Jonah appears only one other time in the Old Testament. It's during the reign of Jeroboam II, one of Israel's worst kings. And Jonah prophesied in his favor, promising that he would win a battle and regain all this territory on Israel's northern border. Now, it's important to know that
I do see you. We can talk about it after Bible study, okay? We got like 10, 15 minutes, okay? All right? Yeah, so after Bible study, that's fine, okay?
Amos also confronted Jeroboam, and through him God specifically reversed Jonah's prophecy, promising that Jeroboam would lose all of those same territories because he was so horrible. So before the story of Jonah even begins, we are suspicious of Jonah's character. The book of Jonah has a beautiful design with all this literary pairing and symmetry. So you have chapters 1 and 3 telling the story of Jonah's encounter with non-Israelites, first with some sailors and then with Jonah's hated enemies, the Ninevites. And each part offers a comic contrast between Jonah's selfishness and the pagans' humility and repentance. Chapters 2 and 4 contain prayers of Jonah. One is a prayer of repentance, kind of, and the other is a prayer in which Jonah chews out God for being too nice. Now, this careful design of the book is matched by a really unique style of narration. The story's full of all of these stereotyped characters who, ironically, do the exact opposite of what you think they would do. So you have the prophet, the man of God, who rebels and hates his own God. You have the sailors, who are supposed to be really immoral, but actually they have soft, repentant hearts and turn to God in humility. You have the king of the most powerful, murderous empire on the planet, and he humbles himself before God because of Jonah's 5-word sermon, and even the king's cows repent. This kind of story fits what today we would call satire. These are stories about well-known figures who are placed in extreme circumstances, and they use humor and irony to critique their stupidity and character flaws. Let's just dive in and we'll see how all the pieces work together. The story opens as God addresses Jonah and commissions him to go preach against the evil and injustice in Nineveh, the capital city of the Assyrian Empire, Israel's bitter enemy. But instead of going east to Nineveh, Jonah goes in the opposite direction, finding a ship going as far west as you can go to Tarshish. Now the big question here is why? Why does Jonah run? Is he afraid? Does he just not like Ninevites? And we're not told yet. So the man
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about right here, because I remember when I was a kid, they told us the reason why was because he was scared, if I remember correctly, when I was really, really young, and Bible Sunday school or whatever, right? And that is not true at all. Yeah, that is not true at all.
of God tries to run from God, and he boards a ship full of pagan sailors. He goes down into the ship, and then he falls asleep. So God sends a huge storm to wake up his prophet, while ironically the sailors above board are wide awake to everything that's happening. They can discern that there's a divine power at work here. So they throw the dice, and they discover that Jonah, he is the culprit. So they ask Jonah to explain himself, and Jonah spouts off a whole bunch of religious mumbo-jumbo. He says, yeah, I'm a Hebrew, and I worship the Lord, the God who made the sea and the dry land. What a joke, right? God made the sea and the dry land all right, and Jonah's dumb enough to run from this God by getting on a boat? And when the sailors ask Jonah what they should do, he says, kill me, right, by throwing me overboard, which kind of seems noble at first until you realize this could actually be his most selfish move yet. I mean, what better way to avoid going to Nineveh? So he puts his blood on these innocent sailors' hands by trying to force them to kill him. They're reluctant, of course, and they repent to God even as they toss him over. The storm subsides, and they end up fearing the God of Israel, and unlike Jonah, they actually worship God. But God foils Jonah's plans to escape Nineveh. As Jonah's sinking, God provides this strange watery tomb for him, the stomach of a large fish. Now, of course, under normal circumstances, this would be certain death, but in this story, everything's upside down. And so Jonah's submarine death becomes his passage back to life. Cramped in the stomach of this beast, Jonah utters a prayer, where he never technically says that he's sorry, but he does thank God for not abandoning him, and he promises that he will obey God from this point on, no matter what. And God's response is quite comic. The whale vomits Jonah back onto dry land. So once again,
yeah, that was also a really big part of contention too, because it was the story of Jonah and the whale. But again, biblically, they never specifically say it was a whale. They would just say it was a large fish. So then they automatically assumed it was a whale. And it was like, well, whales can't, it's the way that their mouths are, set up. The throat's too small. They can't. And I'm like, okay, cool, whatever, man. So yeah.
Again, God commissions Jonah to go and preach in Nineveh, and Jonah complies. We're told that Nineveh was a gigantic city. It would take days to walk through. So Jonah gets one day in, and here is his message. 40 more days, and Nineveh will be overturned. It's 5 words in Hebrew. Now, his sermon is very short, and it's also odd. I mean, look at what's missing. There's no mention of what the Ninevites have done wrong, or of what they should do to respond. There's no mention of who might overturn them, and most noticeable, there's no mention of God. What's going on here? Has Jonah...
Yeah, we used to joke about this too. My grandma used to hate it too. I'm like, yo, Jonah was like the pettiest man in the Bible. He's like, all right, I'm gonna do what you told me to do, but I'm gonna do it as snarky as possible. And he gave the shortest sermon in the entire Bible right here. That's literally all he said, just to try to prove a point.
Intentionally given the bare minimum of information? It's like he's trying to sabotage his own message or ensure the Ninevites' destruction. There's just no effort on Jonah's part here. Whatever his motives are, the plan doesn't work, because no sooner does he utter this 5-word sermon that the king of Nineveh, the entire city, including all its cows, repent in sorrow and ashes. So for the second time, these evil pagans show themselves to be more responsive than God's own prophet. So God...
And then this right here is the funniest thing in the world. The fact that literally he did all of that and they actually repented. That's the funniest thing in the world, though. Yeah. But this is going to be the main point after we finish watching the video, okay?
God forgives the Ninevites, and he doesn't bring destruction on the city. Now, here's the brilliant part of the story. The last word of Jonah's short sermon, overturned, means just that, turned over. And it can refer to a city being overthrown or destroyed, like Sodom and Gomorrah, but it can also be used of something being transformed, like turned over and changed into its opposite. And so, comically, Jonah's words actually came true, but not in the way that he intended. Nineveh does get turned over as Jonah's enemies repent and find God's mercy. The final chapter brings all the pieces together. Jonah, he's fuming mad, and he utters his second prayer. He first tells God why he ran away back in chapter 1. It was not because he was afraid. Rather, it was because he knew that God was so merciful. And this is great. Jonah actually quotes God's own description of himself from the book of Exodus, and he throws it back in God's face as an insult. He says he knew that God is compassionate and that he would find some way to forgive these horrible Ninevites. You can just hear the disgust in Jonah's voice.
Yeah, and that's a big problem within the Christian faith too, that nobody ever really wants to talk about, is like how forgiving God really is sometimes with certain people. Again, this is going to be the main talking point after we get done watching the video, okay?
Jonah then cuts off the conversation and he prays that God would kill him on the spot. He'd rather die than live with the God who forgives his enemies. Fortunate for Jonah, God doesn't comply and simply asks if Jonah's anger is even justified. Jonah ignores the question and he goes outside the city to camp on a nearby hill, waiting to see what might happen. You know, the Ninevites might repent of their repentance and get roasted after all. What happens next is very odd. God provides this viney plant to shade Jonah from the sun, and that makes him quite happy. But then God sends a tiny worm to eat up the plant, and so Jonah loses his shade. And there, in the heat of the sun, Jonah asks again that God kill him. So God again asks Jonah if his anger is justified, and Jonah barks back, "Absolutely, just let me die." And those are Jonah's last words in the story. God's final words are what concludes the book. He says that this whole vine incident was an attempt to get through to Jonah, right? Jonah got all concerned and emotional over this vine, which he only enjoyed for a day. And God asked Jonah, aren't humans a bit more valuable than vines? I mean, isn't it okay if God might feel the same kind of emotion and concern for the city of Nineveh that's full of thousands of people who have lost their way and also their cows? And that's how the book ends, with God asking Jonah for permission to show mercy to his enemies. And what is Jonah's answer? The story doesn't say, because that's not the point. The point is that the book is trying to mess with you. And God's questions here are actually addressed to you, the reader. Are you okay with the fact that God loves your enemy? And so this book holds a mirror up to the one who reads it. In Jonah, we see the worst parts of our own character magnified, which should generate humility and gratitude that God would love his enemies and put up with the Jonah in all of us. And so this strange story actually becomes a message of good news about the wideness of God's mercy that ought to challenge us to the core.
Yeah, so again, that was the main talking point, though, that what I really wanted to talk about tonight, which would essentially end up being forgiveness, and just being able to forgive people. Essentially, that's all it really is. I think it's hard sometimes, right, when somebody wrongs you. Even in the Bible, it talks about, like, justify a righteous anger, right? And how hard it is for us to kind of forgive each other sometimes. And the reason why I like, the book of Jonah so much is because it's front and center right there. He's not trying to hide the fact that he's upset, that he is upset with God, for always,
I'm hungry.
For always, like, being good to everybody, forgiving his enemies, the whole nine, right? And I really like that too, because I think one of the biggest problems that most of us have right now, hey, Biggie with the bits for Pando, he's so greedy, yeah. But that's one of the biggest issues, is the fact that people are like, whoa, if you did something, especially in the current generation. In the current generation right now, too, for the younger generation, if you made a mistake, that's it. That's it. Cancel culture, the whole nine. If you made a mistake, that's it. And so it's funny to me, because I know in 10, 15, 20 years, right, those same people who are, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, who are trying to call everybody else out. And you do what you want to do. It is what it is. But they're going to look back on their lives, and then it's going to be some little 15, 16, 17, or 18-year-old trying to, pretty much hold you to the same, standard that you're trying to hold these people to as well, because everybody's made mistakes at one point or another. It's not. It just is what it is. And I think that's the most important message too, is that it's about God's love and forgiveness, right? And if we know how bad, and I'm talking about, like, in your private moments, right, when nobody else is around, and your private moments, and you think about some of the worst things, the things you are the most ashamed of, that you haven't told a single soul on this earth, and just to know that God still loves you and forgives you in spite of those things, that right there should inspire each and every single person to try at least to give people grace. And I think there's a difference between forgiveness and then reconciliation. If somebody wrongs you to like a huge wrong, of course, right? Forgiveness, number one, is supposed to be for you, right? It's supposed to be for you so that way you can move on with your life, because that person has already moved on with theirs, number one. And it doesn't necessarily mean you have to reconcile with them. You know what I mean? And I think that's one of the biggest problems that people have. They want to hold on to it, almost to the point where it becomes like their whole identity sometimes. And that's super bad for everyone. It's bad for you, your family, your loved ones, everything. And I think that this book really kind of shows that, because Jonah was so upset with the fact that God was going to forgive these people, right? And again, that's even one of the biggest questions that people talk about when it comes to Christianity and believing in Jesus Christ. So one of the most common questions, okay, cool. So if Hitler, for example, right, that's what they say. They say, hey, if Hitler, for example, was to, say he believed in, he confessed with his mouth and believed in his heart that, Jesus Christ died on the cross, blah, 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 would he still go to heaven? Well, and the actual answer to that is yes, right? Now, the chances of somebody who committed as many mass atrocities over the span of, 5 to 10 years, somebody actually doing that, it's pretty low, right? Not impossible, but it's pretty low. And I think the problem is that, and this is for me, myself included, sometimes when I know people, right, and I know everybody has one person at least right now in their life that did them horribly wrong. I don't care if you were, 14 or you were 30, whatever, right? Did them horribly wrong. To this day, I got one person. I'm gonna let you guys right now. I got one person right now that did me horribly wrong when I was in high school. Like, and not just high school, even in like my early, like 18, 19, 20 college years as well too, who just kept trying to just like reach out and message for no real reason whatsoever, just because it was something that he wasn't feeling fulfilled, or it made him feel better to try to mess with. I really don't know. And I'm gonna keep it stacked with you. The flesh right now, even at this age right now, I genuinely am going to start saying a prayer that I don't run into him, because I don't know if I'm in a place yet to where I genuinely can kind of move on, because the flesh in me wants to beat the living, not even funny. I want to crack his jaw wide open. Now, the Satan in me knows that that's wrong and I shouldn't do that either, and I need to move on, because there's still a part of me that's holding on to that animosity. Right, because he could have completely turned a new leaf and is a great man now, hopefully married with kids and the whole nine, right? But again, there's that part of me that's carnal that doesn't really want to forgive him either, though, and that's the part of me that struggles with this sometimes. So that's why I really wanted to kind of use Jonah, because again, Jonah's the only real reason why he didn't want to go preach was just because he knew that God was going to forgive all of these people who were wicked and sinning and doing everything wrong. And I think it's funny because we all sin each and every single day. So again, are there a few things that are going to be super hard to forgive? We can all agree with that, right? I ain't gonna lie, you messing my kid, I ain't really trying to hear all that right then and there in the moment, right? But just knowing that, hey, we all lie or cheat or do something we're not supposed to do should give us all the grace in our own hearts to be able to try to forgive other people, just like God forgives us every day. But yeah, so I really wanted to share this message with you guys today. But yeah, so that's gonna be headed back to work. Y'all have a good stream. I appreciate your ego. That's my guy right there. But I just really wanted to share that message with you guys today. Now, moving on. Like I said before, moving on for the giveaway, like I said, so we're going to try to see.
Welcome Itachi_0702.
I appreciate you, Ego. I appreciate you. Oh my goodness. We're going to try to hit the sub goal for this month for 350. So we're going to be doing anime figurines. Like I said before, we got Kaiju number 8 for the number 1 gifter for that figurine. And then we're going to have Baki for the number, Baki is going to be for the giveaway. So random, giveaway, whatever, right? It's going to be Baki. It's going to be the, Death Note money clip here, and then there's also going to be the Exodia coasters, all right, for the giveaway. So we got some pretty cool stuff, but the main focus is, of course, going to be the figurine, right? So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. And of course, right, always going to get a little bit of, we're not going to do a long one today. We're probably only going to do like maybe like 15 minutes of hot takes, right? So we're going to be doing hot takes every single stream moving forward, and then we're going to move on to the game, right? So right now we're going to be pretty much grinding on Avatar because I'm actually enjoying that game. I really am enjoying that game, like a lot. So that's going to be the main game that we're going to be playing, if I'm going to be 100% transparent. Let me see what we got here. What's the hot take of the for the day? What do you mean? So we're just going to be reacting to some hot takes. That's it. We're just going to be reacting to some hot takes, right? And one of my favorite guys, and I definitely will give him a shout out too, because I follow him on everything Chocolate Anime. He's so funny. I really like all of his stuff that he puts out. He has really good message. I like his editing, everything too, which is going to be a few of these right here that we got coming up. So we're gonna pause the music, and oh snap, I ain't even sharing my screen. My bad. I thought I was sharing my screen.
We don't need no more isekais. Like, the isekai movement is dead. It's over with. No more isekais. If y'all make one more, got reincarnated as Gunma the Baba Mashu, I'm gonna kick y'all out.
Look, that's definitely going to be controversial to some people out there.
Why? Y'all done got 600,000 that y'all don't watch. Y'all
I'm
got
hungry.
vending machines. Y'all got turned to a spider. Y'all got slime. Y'all got stuff y'all don't watch. What else y'all need? We don't need no more.
So I'm gonna be transparent. I actually agree with him. I do agree with him. Now, first of all, I do like a good isekai. So like Job's Reincarnation is amazing. Right? I have very little negative to say about it. I appreciate the biddies, Biggie. But he's absolutely right. They have OD'd on the isekais. It is ridiculous. Yeah, but yeah, it was good, Itachi. But nah, it makes absolutely no sense how many isekais there are right now. Like the reincarnated is the vending machine. The fact that that's an actual show is crazy to me. It was a couple cats at my station that were watching it. Just, oh, it's actually pretty good. And I looked at them, and I didn't say anything because I'm the supervisor, but I looked at them, and I 100% thought less of them as people just because they said that the show was actually pretty good. And I was like, okay, you know what? You do whatever makes you happy, I guess. But it is trash anime. I've made videos about it. I think the isekais in general have become it's just become like the anime community as a whole is starting to become oversaturated with the amount of isekais. And again, the fact that it's the same story essentially, where it's like some like 40-year-old virgin who dies, who never did anything in his actual life, gets transported to another world where he's like the strongest person there, and then he's got like, you know, four women trying to sleep with him. It's crazy to me. It makes no sense. It's the same thing over and over again, right? Are there some good ones? Yes, but yeah, for the most part, I definitely agree with them. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
There have been a lot of contentious takes out there saying things that Frieren is boring.
Frieren is actually an incredibly bad and bland show.
What do you say to those people out there?
A lot of people is more fixated on the, I call fast food anime. They're not really into the story building. I feel like
this man is preaching right now. I'm going to use that from here on out. Fast food anime. That's what it is. It is the immediate gratification anime for the people who are impatient. I 100% agree with him. Yes.
I need to give anime a little bit more of a chance. I feel like they just hopped on the trend. But Frieren is a good story building type of anime.
It is.
You actually feel the adventure. You're actually a part of that group.
There have been a lot of...
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and I completely agree with him. It is crazy. Like, Frieren is like one of the best written animes probably since Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, in my opinion. Right? I think it's gorgeous. It's amazing. Right? Like, the message is really clear. Yeah. Well, whose fault is we can't cook for ourselves? Yours. That's yours. That's completely your fault. Yeah, that's completely your fault, Schneider. Yeah, you guys can YouTube anything. You can YouTube anything right now, right? There's a whole guy There's a whole guy on the internet. I think his name's like Dad something or whatever, right? YouTube channel where literally he had created a whole brand on YouTube just showing people how to do little stuff around the house because there's a lot of people that grew up without a dad who would have traditionally been the one to kind of teach them that. Yeah, you can use YouTube and I don't even want to hear that mess. Love you. I don't want to hear that mess though. I really don't. I ain't even finna hold you.
Guts was in the wrong. Griffith was in the clear.
So he's trying to go viral. He's trying to go viral.
There have been a lot. Guts was in the wrong. Griffith was in the clear.
For anybody who doesn't know, Guts is probably the most disrespected character in all of anime. Yeah. Yep, in all of it. Who had probably the worst backstory from being sold, beaten, abused, and then finally finding a group of people, right, that he thought could be his friends, and then, one of his best friends, Griffith, right, who he thought was, literally was just using him and, R-worded his girlfriend in front of him. Okay.
So I want to make sure I heard you correctly. You weren't
Incoming
speaking
ad
Spanish.
break.
You said that Guts was wrong and Griffith was the correct one.
Also, I'm a little bit pissed off just because he said they kind of... First of all, why are you wearing sunglasses indoors, brother? Is this part of the cosplay? Secondly, who are you? Okay, because all I see is a couple of chains and just a big blue robe right now. Who are you supposed to be? Okay, an outcast of Organization 13 from Kingdom Hearts? I really don't know, bro. For real.
Griffith offered Guts a home, a family, a stable place in the world. He couldn't accept it, and he had to go out on his own, and that's what caused his own demise. Guts was in the wrong.
I'm gonna leave it be. Y'all already know that man. He's just trying to rage bait. He's trying to go viral. That's all it is too. And I guarantee this video probably did go viral just for that right now too. Cause yeah, every single time, two of the worst human beings in all of anime. Yeah, every single time. Here, what's good, goes? Gotcha, Brody. Gotcha.
Now, what are your hottest anime hot takes? No need to hold back. I will keep everybody safe.
I think there should be more mentally ill women and just mental illness portrayal in general, because or just like disabilities, because without that representation, people get othered and sidelined like all of the time.
So let me get this straight. And this is not okay. This is me genuinely asking. So one of the biggest appeals when I was really young, in anime wasn't always to try to find somebody who looked like me, acted like me. Was a lot of times was to try to have somebody to aspire to be like. That's why I still work out to this day, because I wanted to be like Goku and Vegeta. You feel me? So again, I don't think there's anything wrong with having characters who are disabled, blind, whatever, right? Blah blah blah. But I also don't know if that should consistently be like a constant portrayal in anime either. You know what I mean? I mean, like one of the most successful shows of all, like the anime shows of all time, was in Neon Genesis Evangelion, and guess what? Nobody even knew, right, that it was about that until about maybe 10 years ago. So I don't really know if I can say I agree with this one. And she is specifically talking about women being mentally ill, you know? Appreciate that, Biggie.
Like, a lot of people don't see themselves represented in their media, and anime is specifically a big one that I know a lot of people have an interest in but can't see themselves in, so they have to like get more creative, and that creates like really good fan works, but like it would be nice to see in canon material too.
Now, what are
I don't know why I don't feel like that's not a good take at all. I mean, she seemed like a nice girl, but yeah, I don't feel like there's a lot of people that actually feel that way at all. I think that's like a specifically a her thing. I've never heard that before. So yeah.
Truthfully, even though he's very flawed,
Now, what are your
Truthfully, even though he's very flawed, Guts is probably one of the best anime protagonists of all time. He's really up there with like Eren Yeager in the terms of complexity and having an issue with what really brings evil upon the world. You know, him going around killing the demons. You have the whole arc where he was viewed as a child killer, but really he was killing like evil demon fairies. Truthfully.
Yeah, I don't feel like that's a hot take at all. I feel like most people who watch Berserk would agree with that. Yeah, that doesn't feel like a hot take whatsoever to me. But yeah, I mean maybe that's just me. But yeah, I don't really know. Yeah, so.
You can't watch shows like Promised Neverland, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Attack on Titan, and not fully empathize with the veganism movement because they always.
We're gonna run that back again. Hold on. We're gonna run that back
You
again.
can't watch shows like Promised Neverland, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Attack on Titan, and not fully empathize with the veganism movement.
Okay, so I don't really. Yeah, what is the connection? Yeah, what is the? I don't really get with. And him, I really like him. He's a great creator too. He's a great content creator. So I'm gonna try to give him a point. All right, I'm saying. So let's hear him out.
Because they always ask the question, is it okay to take advantage of something just because you're superior in strength, organization, or intellect? Not saying you have to go vegan, but empathize why someone is vegan.
I'm gonna be honest with you. No, I completely disagree with you, brother. Right? Even for like people who are like vegans, a lot of people don't understand that like if you are a vegan, if you are foraging and hunting and doing whatever type, well not hunting of course because it's vegan, but getting your own food together, that's completely different. But like the vegan food process is just as wasteful as any other food process that we have here in America. And I take it a step further. Most people who are vegan, there are a few people who go vegan for legitimate health concerns because it has helped, you know, their bodies, right? And hell, I'll even say vegetarian, right? I'll even say vegetarian. I would even completely understand. Like you know, some people's bodies don't really agree with me anything like that. And I think the problem here is that as you know, human beings we're omnivores. We can eat meat or we can eat you know, we can eat vegetables. So for example, like a lion is not evil, right? Is a lion evil? Absolutely not. A lion's not evil just because he eats meat. That's what he predominantly eats. That's his instinct, right? And so again, for these shows, I completely understand what he's talking about, and it would be terrifying to be raised in that sense because Promised Neverland is essentially doing exactly that. It's essentially a farm, right? Just like we have farms, where these, you know, animals are bred, you know, to be food, right? Which, as again, if we were in a pig's position, it would be horrifying. We can all agree with that, but we're not pigs, number one, right? And number two, it is for food, right? And then on top of that, abusing somebody, and people, a lot of people don't understand this too. Majority of those farms like that, right? Where they're raising those, you know, animals, they have a very good life for the most part, right? They end up dying, unfortunately, you know, because we eat them, right? But is it really any different just because we have like mass produced a way to
Welcome,
essentially
Sailor Black
eat
Chick.
them? No, absolutely not. And most animals, if they could, they would 100% do the same thing. If they figured out a system where they can like mainstream to get their food. Yeah, what's good, Sailor? What's good, sis? How you feeling? We just doing a couple of anime hot takes right now about, you know, random stuff right now. All right, but yeah, how you feeling?
There is no such thing as an anime being too long. What's happening is we're living in a world of short attention spans. So these long...
Bro, this man is preaching. I agree with him. Yo, for real. Our attention spans are getting shorter and shorter and shorter. I'm good. Yeah, I'm doing good. What about you? I've been seeing you been doing anything I did too, you know what I'm saying? I know you, you know what I'm saying? Couple more weeks left, and then you got to go back to the grind. You know what I'm saying? All my teachers out there, my heart goes out to y'all. I know y'all been living your best life over the summer. I apologize that y'all about to be back to the grind in a couple weeks, right? But I am glad these kids is going back to school. I ain't even finna lie. But yeah, I want. Oh, you work year round. Oh, okay. All right. Well, it don't matter then. You've been doing anything all year. Oh yeah. It never ends. Yeah, but at least you with the babies though. You with the babies. They're cute at least at that age. Disgusting, but they're cute though. Right? You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But no, I agree with this man. Absolutely. Our attention spans have gotten so much short. That's why shorts, Reels, TikToks are so popular right now, because like our attention span is just getting shorter and shorter. People can't even like sit down and just read a book anymore, like a full book anymore. Even like a regular YouTube video, a full YouTube video. Most people are not going to watch a full YouTube video anymore. There's a specific demographic that does, of course, but most people don't watch the full YouTube video anymore. They don't. It just is what it is. Like, oh, they watch for a couple minutes, they get bored, and they move on with something else, because we're looking for that immediate gratification, because that's how our brains are starting to become rewired now.
Longer series that are being created aren't getting as much love as they used to get back in the day. So we're creating things that are visually appealing, but not story driven. There is no such thing as an anime.
I ain't even gonna lie. As soon as I saw his dreads, I knew he was finna be cooking too. He had that fresh retouch. I was like, yeah, this man is about to be cooking right now. He's absolutely right. And again, it's not to say that there's not new animes that come out with really good animation that are still good shows, but he's absolutely right. I believe that most of the animation studios now understand that in order to be successful in the current economy right now is to get shows that are very, very visually appealing, beautiful animation. You're starting to see those, and with a bunch of action scenes in it to keep people drawn in as quick as possible, and do short runs. So like season 1 is 12 episodes, right? Season 2 maybe 18 episodes, right? They know exactly what they're doing. So I agree with him.
It does not take over 1,000 episodes to
bruh, look, I ain't even finna hold you, bruh. Like, all of this One Piece is crazy. Just don't watch the show. Just don't watch the show. And then the people, and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, for example, I've tried to watch that show like 7 different times. I've watched it here or there, but never consistently for very long. I will openly admit that. But just because it's not for me does not make it a bad show. And I'm also not going to be hating on it either, though, bro. Like, it is just getting cringy right now, fam. Like, the amount of people are just hating on these shows just cuz. Like, literally, like, just because. It's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man.
tell a good, decent story. Hold on. Let me talk. Okay, let's be civil here. It does not take.
Not the shame. That was kind of messed up. But I support it, though. Yeah, shame him, though. Yeah.
Manhwa is better than manga. I feel like you can find everything that.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, manhwa is just like a Korean manga, correct? That is, I thought that's what manhwa was. Is that not what manhwa is? And if it's not, let me know. Please let me know, seriously. Is it? Because I felt like manhwa is just a Korean version of manga. It's the exact same thing. So how is it going to be better or worse? It's just Korean. That's all the difference.
That you can find in manga and anime, in manhwa, and always better. A lot of the mangaka that make manhwa are willing to explore new things with their characters. They're willing to bring in a new character.
Yeah, please look it up for me, King, because I could have sworn manhwa was just Korean. Because, like, Solo Leveling was Korean, I know that much, and it's, you know, at its inception. So I thought that's what it was. Same thing with, what was that one show that was really popular? With the little boy and get to pass through barriers and stuff like that. Tower of God. That was a Korean show. So I thought that was a manhwa, right? But please let me know.
Bringing a new storyline that's a side plot that actually works towards exploring new things, and that's something I feel like a lot of anime manga is just stuck in. Manhwa is better than manga.
I'm sick of you Naruto fans always dissing One Piece, mid-piece. You don't understand the jokes that I've had to go through for the years. They all say, oh, the pacing's terrible. Naruto has 900 episodes.
Yeah, my man's been going through it at that time. Somebody was. I'm sorry. He was going through it at that time. I don't know what them cats were saying to him at that time, but he was over it, yo. Manhwa are Korean comics, while manga are Japanese comics, different origin, reading direction, art style, and public. Okay, cool. So they're just doing it their way. Yeah, that's what I thought. Right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Right? You know what I'm saying? So whatever. You know.
I'm sick of it! Boo me! Boo me! I've seen what makes you all cheer! I'm sick of you.
Yeah, my man was not playing around at all, too. I don't have a problem with One Piece, personally, right? Is it my favorite anime? No. Is it my favorite out of the big three? No, Naruto is. Admittedly, it's Naruto, One Piece, and then Bleach. But, you know what I'm saying? I still think it's a good show. I mean, it is what it is. And they're re-releasing, One Piece with better pacing. So after that, I definitely feel like it's going to shoot up above Naruto officially after that. Because then all of the haters really can't say anything. Because the one complaint is that One Piece is too long. Well, guess what? Now you got re-released with better pacing and it's only about 600 episodes. Boom.
The reason the Fast and Furious series is so...
Avatar: The Last Airbender is not that good. Oh.
The reason the...
Avatar: The Last Airbender is not that good.
Okay, now in what sense? Because this is going to be a pretty contentious one.
If you watched Avatar as a child, it's amazing. If you watch it as an adult, it's fine. I think if you want an epitome of a show that sort of transcends everything, and it's not anime, but Bluey. It does everything. It moves through whether you're an adult, you're a child, it doesn't matter. Avatar: The Last Airbender.
So I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all gonna be mad with me, but I actually agree with him. I do agree with him though. I do. I agree with him. Yeah. And it's not that it's still an amazing show, and I still loved it for what it was worth. But I know, and again, the way he's phrasing this is bad. But I understand what he's trying to say though. Because what he's trying to say is that there's certain shows that are good for the prime example would be Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z is the godfather of anime. It's the GOAT. We get it, right? We do. We get it. I've watched Avatar recently, maybe like a year ago. That's the thing. I really have. My son really wanted to watch it, so we ended up watching it together. So, and it was nostalgic watching it, but I will admit that a lot of the themes, right, that I found so appealing, at the time when I was watching it, because I think Avatar came out in like 2007, something like that, 2006, right? And at that point I was like 16, 17, whatever, right? And now at 36 years old, I agree. Yeah, it's not as appealing anymore. And I think that's what he's trying to say. There's certain shows that I can... Gundam Wing, for example. Gundam Wing was a good show back in the day, but it's also a good show now for me at this age and watching it. Avatar: The Last Airbender, on the other hand, is going through a lot of stuff like, you know, Aang growing up and having the pressures of the world and having to be an adult and all of these like societal pressures and life and everything like that. I already know that. Okay? And that's not me trying to flex. It's just I've been an adult now longer than I was a kid. You see what I'm saying? It just is, you see what I mean? So I think that's what he's trying to say. I don't think he really means it in the sense that like it's not a good show, but I don't think that it's a show that is still as appealing as a grown man, and that's okay. And actually I'm gonna make a short about this after in stream too for tomorrow. Is gonna be about Shonen Jump anime. So the traditional Shonen Jump animes like DBZ, Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, again, good shows, right? A lot of people don't realize this. When people ask me why I don't really tend to like watch a whole lot of Shonen Jump anime anymore, and the main reason why is because Shonen Jump animes in general are designed for young men around the ages, I think it was going to say like 11 to like 19 or 20. Well, I'm well outside of that range, and so at this point in my life, Shonen Jump anime is not as exciting anymore. Prime example for Black Torch. It's a good show, and again, 16 years ago, I probably would have been all hyped for it. Right now, not as much for me. Again, and it doesn't mean that it's a bad show just because at this stage of my life it's not something. And when you guys get here at my state and at this stage of my life, you guys are going to feel differently. It is what it is. Like, I remember growing up thinking the DBZ, Naruto, that was the only type of anime I ever wanted to watch. I just wanted them to be straight boxing. Like, that was it. And at this stage of my life, for me, because I am such a different person right now, it's not as appealing anymore. And I think that's all he's trying to say, right? Is that, unfortunately, this show, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, was good when I was young, and I still enjoy it now as an adult. and I still enjoy it now as an adult. That's what he's trying to say. So before you bite my head off or anybody clip anything I just said, that's what he's trying to say, okay? I still love Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's still a great show. Again, I didn't say that Avatar: The Last Airbender was boxing, okay? I want you to stay with me, Shanair. But what I am saying is that what Aang was going through was no different than what somebody at 11 or 12, 13, 14 years old would go through outside of being the Avatar, if we're going to be 100% transparent. But me struggling with being a young man is something that I cannot really coincide with anymore at this age. That's why I don't like a lot of traditional Shonen Jump anime, because what do most traditional Shonen Jump animes focus around? High school kids, because that's what it's designed for. I've been out of high school for 19 years. I have nothing in common with them anymore. That's all I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? So if you're really young, it's great for you, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But again, I'm older now. I'm closer to 40 than I am to 30 now. So it is what it is. So yeah, like I'm sorry. Yeah, I've reached a five stream streak. Was good, Calypso, and that's all it is, right? And I don't think there's anything wrong with me as an anime fan, because again, I've been watching anime for over 20 years. As an anime fan, just saying like, hey, now I'm at a different stage of life. Same thing with music. Same thing with music. I don't listen to a lot of the same stuff, the angry rap and all that stuff like that anymore. I like really chill, lo-fi. Like that's just where I am at this stage in my life, you know. And I think that's all this man is horribly trying to communicate to us. But I do understand ultimately what he was trying to say. Yes, that is. But again, Avatar: The Last Airbender is still amazing, still amazing, still amazing, still amazing. Okay, so you know what I'm saying? That's all he's trying to say. But with that being said. Dude, I think you guys already know what's coming up next.
Welcome Hosfal_Queen Calypso.
That's all I'm trying to say, Biggie. Right? That's all I'm trying to say. That's really all it is. Where's my controller? Yeah, but that's all I'm trying to say. But yeah, we're gonna come back here and we're gonna be grinding some more Avatar: The Last Airbender for the story mode, okay? Alright, give me like 2 seconds, I'll be right back. All right, y'all. I am back. I am back. We about to get into some Avatar: The Last Airbender again. Still good show. He said, "Why is pick a game for me redeemed so much?" What do you mean? How much is it? How much is it, King? I really don't remember anymore. And be honest with you, I haven't touched those things in like forever. $800K? That's not that much. That's not that much. That's not that much. Yeah. I'm joking. That's a lot. That is a lot. I'm completely joking. I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was that much. Also, sometimes it's also because of the fact that I want to play what I want to play. I'll admit that much too. I will admit that much. I will admit that much. Sometimes I just want to play what I want to play. Just me being honest with you. That's kind of the truth. So, you know. Yeah, but let's get got my old man glasses on, and then we about to get into it. Change the category to boom. We're gonna get into some boxing. But again, I am enjoying. Surprisingly, I'm really enjoying. But I do like a good. I think it's because it's simple too, because it's just like a fighting game, and sometimes you kind of need that too. I have seen Demon Slayer. Yeah, I have. It's not one of my personal favorites. Again, beautiful animation. But yeah, it's definitely not one of my personal favorites. I think it's a good show. I don't think it's the best show, but I do think it's a good show though. Why, what's up? It's a good show, especially for somebody your age bracket. Demon Show is perfect. Demon Show is perfect. Yeah. It's cool. It was the animation when it first came out was like groundbreaking. Like we had never seen it before. So I think that's really how it got to where it is. And so many other shows have stepped up their animation style moving forward. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right, cool. What we got? I forgot where we were at. This storyline is crazy though, but it's like really enjoyable, surprisingly enough.
I think I lost Azula, but how did she get so... Hold on. You're the one that Korra was talking... What did you do with...
Korra was mistaken. She heard Aang.
Sorry.
Oh no.
Balance must be restored.
All right, okay. Let me try. Oh, Lord. Okay, all right, hold on. There we go. Like hot take, I prefer JJK or Chainsaw Man or even Dynamite Animation Style compared to Demon Slayer so far. And again, I'm a texture guy, so if I don't like the animation style, I'm not gonna watch it. I don't care.
Whoever is behind all of this, they need the energy. If you care about... I met Aang and I realized that I could have a new life. I don't want this illusion to end.
What are you talking?
The old me. The one that... So when that man...
What man?
A little bald guy.
I knew I couldn't trust you. Balance must be restored.
Okay. Guitar's okay. Choppy stripes, so I'll take it. Yeah, guitar's okay. I do like it because we get to play with all the different characters. So they made the story mode so that way you get to kind of like experiment with a bunch of different characters.
No! I'm sorry, Zahir.
It's a good question, actually. Can she though?
To change, you can't. You've got to fight. I hope you.
Look, Katara was like, hey, look, I feel you, bruh, but like, you ain't finna keep me trapped up in here either, though.
Where? I'll find my way. I know I will.
Have you guys played this game yet? It's not bad, and again, for $30, this is a really good deal. I'm glad they didn't jack up the price.
Remember when I said I wanted to? This was not.
We can't fight.
There might.
Uh-oh. No. Don't.
Poor Zuzu. You always got burnt.
I miss nice. I'll hold her back.
Oh no. She about to whoop my ass, I can tell.
Balance must be restored.
Ooh, okay, got some capoeira. Yeah.
Lost. Zuko wins. What is it, Zuzu? Afraid of facing your... All right, I'm earthbending us out. Keep running. I want you to lead me right to the...
Alright, we're back in the library.
Isn't this library guarded by a spirit?
He's an owl. Just find something in these books about turning your sister back. Well, what? Yeah, the story of...
Okay, well, looks like I get to be Toph again.
Be restored.
Okay, yeah. There we go. Toph's okay. Not as confident with Toph, but you know, Toph's okay though. I hate to say it, my favorite to play as right now is actually Korra, even though I hate her.
Here, I found how to. Oh come! I think we're getting.
I hate this.
Hey, appreciate you, King.
Back in bossing.
Man, that was an.
Zuko, you have come. Why are you?
Probably because I try to help our father see the truth. We obviously can't be. We need help from someone.
Fighting again. Yep. Oh, I get to be Azula this time. Okay. Azula's pretty nice too. Okay. Yep, not know my honor. They be really doing Zuko dirty, huh?
You were weak in your Weasley version, and you're still weak now.
Damn, she is disrespectful as shit.
Your friend.
Hope you're ready, Toph.
Alright, let's do it.
I'm hungry.
I got too many cores in here, y'all. I'm hungry. Pando, Biggie done fed you at least 10 bits. You can leave him alone.
I know this place. This is where Avatar 1 became the Avatar. The first Avatar.
Oh.
And where he's Vaatu.
Not Vaatu. Uh-oh.
Wow. That's a spirit? He's the spirit of chaos. Destroyer of...
I have used this weak-minded fool to manipulate you all into coming here.
There we go.
That powerful spirit resorted to using...
It's good for you. It's good for you.
That's hilarious.
None of you were the wiser.
Not the Cabbage Man over here taking over. I mean, he did keep getting catching L's though.
You could choose to break me out of my prison, or stay here as the rift contracts and crushes you all.
Yeah, anybody just coming in right now, we're just trying out this new, relatively new Avatar game. I picked it up yesterday, so we're just giving it a try.
The choice is yours.
You face that thing?
Yeah.
So it can be
I don't like where this...
Yeah, you know where this is going.
You can feel it here, can't you? The weight of the rift? Yeah. It's like the world itself is... It's as that cabbage merchant said. It's going to cry. We have to break out.
That's exactly what it wants us to do.
Why don't we take a deep breath and discuss this like the level-headed
Silent, I've lived. You don't know what you're facing.
Stop talking and fight.
Ooh, okay, all right. Why is she like 7 foot tall?
Hosfow underscore dog 10107.
What's going on, Brody? I appreciate you, my boy. What's going on? How was stream, brother? Oh, did you get your package too? Not get rated. Did you get your package too, Brody?
Ow, I admit. If we had one more air nomad here, this... looks like... Someone's coming...
Welcome Hosfau_dog
Oh, right, it was supposed to be
10107.
Mez's package, right? No, for yesterday. I sent it to you. It was supposed to be the overnight.
Why have I been summoned here?
Incoming ad break.
This is the power you've been abusing.
Oh, Lord. If I have to fight him as Aang.
We wanted stability for the world. I'm so...
I can't believe it. In this insane world of chaos.
I see now how...
It's not too late. If we want to survive being crushed by this rift, we need to create a huge amount of energy.
The same way I did it with Kyoshi.
Oh, okay. Dang. I thought if I Okay. All right, cool. Well, you'll still get it, though, then tomorrow then. But yeah, definitely let me know how you like it, man. Yeah, definitely let me know how you like it. Yeah. You also, did you send pictures of all this other stuff you got from the other package? You racking up these giveaways, though. I say that much, though, Q-Dog.
Let's begin.
Balance must be restored.
I'm not allowed to use him at all, I'll admit. Nah, you're a good big dog. Yeah, my boy Q-Dog has been cleaning up on these giveaways, just being like top gifters and stuff like that, yo.
I'm sorry,
But you, you're what's good,
Hosfau_cage raided you.
I didn't even know you streamed, brother. Appreciate you so much, man. Welcome in, my guy. I definitely gotta catch a stream, bro. Yeah, what's going on, man? Welcome in. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome Alenzo Apodaka 3938.
Oh, I appreciate you, Lazo.
defeats this opponent of yours.
Welcome Hosfau_cage.
This adversity.
Would you stop talking like the... And I don't need any growth. I need the...
You have...
Oh, I'm... Balance must be restored.
Ooh. Oh, he got me. I made Kage's stream starter screen. I'll just have moments there and there. Okay, cool. That's what's up, yo. That's what's up. How you been, though? Hey, he got me. Toph's movements are like really difficult to kind of grab. And I can't really like nail down her range either yet. I think she has to be like right up on you. She has like horrible range. Yeah, she does. Shit. Alright, she got me. He got me again. Yeah, Toph is not my favorite character to play as right now. He has a super short range. You gotta be like all the way up. I'm using story mode right now. I'm in story mode right now, Zach, which is kind of nice because then you can kind of try out all of the different characters. My favorite, surprisingly, to play as right now is Korra. My second favorite is Zahir. Yeah, both of them are nice as fuck right now. Yeah.
You do have.
So you're doing nothing?
You could also use a pedicure.
Both are trash. I'm just saying to play as right now, like because of how the type of player I am.
All right, let's go fight this Azula.
Here I am, Ponytail. Show me what you've got.
Ooh. I'm sure you would. I just started playing the game, so I don't really know. I'm telling you right now, just from this, you know, like I haven't really been doing any grind. I've been playing the game. Yeah, but yeah, how you been, Kage? It's been a little bit too. Well, it's mostly me. I've been busy. That's the truth. I ain't gonna say it's been a little bit for you, when it's definitely been me. So you never played this game? Oh, okay. Oh, cool.
Aang, are you with us?
Aang!
He's not getting up.
Step away from him, Ozai.
Wait.
Oh, I understand.
Balance must be restored.
They all play very different though. That's the problem. Like. I know, right, Kage? I know, Brody. Yeah, we got to, man. Yeah. How's the job been treating you, man?
Katara, what I was trying. Ozai isn't our... All this fighting and the rift is going to crush.
No, I can, but it will be up to you.
Oh Lord, what did Ozai do? Uh-oh. See, this is why I gotta watch Korra the last Korra, The Adventures of Korra or whatever, right?
This is the hero.
How many different auras can one? It's like looking into a...
Enough of your
Balance must be restored.
Okay, never played with a Sokka before. Okay. Got her. Barely though.
Sokka wins. Round 2.
Sokka has like such an unorthodox fighting style too. Got her. You said fight back. I am fighting back, Zach. What you talking about, Birdie? Yes, it does indeed, Kage. But anybody just coming in right now, we literally are just sitting up here just trying out this Avatar game right now. That's all it is. Ooh, Kage, make sure you're subscribed to this month. Okay, to the channel, bro. We got a crazy giveaway going on for this month. Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff for the giveaway for this month. All right, top gift is going to get the Kaiju number 8 figurine. And then I'm going to be giving the Baki figurine, as well as the Exodia coasters and the Death Note money clip in the giveaway this month.
Yeah, but I kind of hate all that stuff. Well, now you're going to get whooped.
Yeah, so make sure, and all you're going to do is be subscribed. That Kingdom Heart light. That was, I mean, the Kingdom Heart light was technically for a one-time thing, you know what I'm saying? All right, Calypso. You better not be going to go talk to that boy, Calypso. I can just slide it over here. I can't just do that now, Brody.
Regular yoga practice. You could be me again in a few decades. Just go.
Sokka, you're
Nothing bruised but my. Actually, lots. What was that?
Welcome Bimp underscore TD.
What's going on, Bimp?
I'm back to normal.
TD. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, appreciate that, man. I appreciate your support, Brody. You was military too? Air Force? Nice. Oh, so he was chilling. He was chilling out playing.
Welcome to
I
underscore
appreciate the
TD.
follow. Yeah, welcome in to the After I'm Home to Late Night Vibes. Yeah, it's your boy HV Shot here. We have content creator. I'm on TikTok, YouTube. I also have a podcast also on YouTube, Faith and Fitness Podcast. And, stream now 3 days a week on top of full-time content creation as well. And right now we're doing a giveaway coming up right now. So the giveaway for this month, if we hit the sub goal, which is 350, is going to be a Baki figurine, as well as a Exodia coaster set for your drinks, and in the Kingdom Heart. I didn't say the Kingdom Heart light. I didn't say that one. I didn't say that for the Kingdom Heart light. You know what I'm saying? And the Death Note money clip as well too. But yeah. I mean, you can try, Zach. It ain't finna. Oh well, look, like, hey, Bimp just told you I was part of service. You know what I mean? Hey, you ain't gonna try and come up in here, all right? It ain't gonna end well for you, brother.
Did Opera bring us here?
I caught you, but he saved us. I couldn't pull you two with me. Almost fell through the rift.
You again.
Hi, Zach.
This rift will soon engulf the world, Aang. It won't stay confined to this. And even if we manage to survive, I don't know what my existence. All I know is that I want. Let us airbend together one last time, even if it ends with my destruction. The energy may create a rift that can send you back to help your friends.
Okay, nice to hear being a good guy.
I bow to a true air nomad.
A man having his day with the Lord if that happened. Hey, look. I don't want to do it to my boy. Okay, let you know. Don't come up in this house uninvited. I'm telling you right now, it ain't finna go well for you. Okay, all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave it at that because I don't want this vibe to get taken down. There we go. I think it's still my least favorite to play with though. Like I'm getting the handles down for him slowly but surely, but he's my least favorite to play with though.
Farewell, Zahid.
My boy ain't packed him up though, I'll say that much.
To go through all I have, just I'd say it was worth it.
Yeah, but so far the game's not bad though. I do like that. I do like the game though. Yeah, and it's been a while since I had a really good fighting game too.
There you are. I had to move a lot of rocks to find you.
Thanks. Azula.
Sokka took her.
Okay. You played this game though?
Oh, never.
I know.
Where have you been? I'm sorry,
I can tell by your.
and you have
So.
What would you have us do?
I want what I've always wanted. The two of us.
We were living in an illusion.
Then you're just another.
Oh Lord. Dang, that quick, huh? Okay, alright. Hey, you gotta calm the hell down. I'm still Avatar. Stop playing with me, sis. Okay, I don't give a fuck about you or your little bunch ass brother. Alright, cool. Back the hell up. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Stop playing with me, yo.
I'm sorry,
Nah.
Azula. I feel like I misled you.
Nah, that was a clean, bro. All right, whatever. I ain't end up on the ground after that. I beat the hell out of
Fights
her.
for balance, and I don't make friends.
You're so.
Goodbye, Azula.
Azula's still like one of my favorite bad guys, though. I think she's probably one of my favorite, probably my favorite female bad guy of all time. And we don't have enough female bad guys, in my opinion, either, though. Like, I don't like that. I know I'm not supposed to. He gonna beat the hell out of him.
Fire Lord! You've come to my hall, Doran. It's recently come to my attention.
Oh, well.
However,
Hey, calm down.
self-knowledge.
Memory?
The words ring a bell.
Hey, calm the hell down, man.
Well, this.
I disagree.
Wow.
Balance must be restored. Begin.
Oh Lord, this is gonna suck. Are you serious? Can I just keep doing this and win? Are you serious? Oh, this is sad. Okay, so a spam the whole
Incoming
time
ad
wasn't
break.
enough for me to beat the Fire Lord. That's insane. You're not even doing anything different. You're not even trying. I'll let him get back up too. He just keeps doing the exact same thing. Okay, well, this is kind of what you see. He's just kind of floating there.
use at the power that was at your command.
Well, as a little help would.
Let's see what we can get done.
That spirit. I managed to push Korra out of the blood. Is this how I end?
I mean, well, you know, yeah, technically.
Not a bad way to go.
Oh Lord, here we go again with this nightmare core.
Rift in ruins. World. You mean to say you know it?
Korra, come back.
Yeah, nobody say. You know what I mean?
They believe in me.
Yeah, exactly. Then whoop her ass and stop playing it, then we can go home. Ooh, not a perfect. Not a perfect though. Ooh, okay. She said that's not gonna happen again. She said I'm gonna get at least one hit on you. Okay, cool. Okay, I don't give a mother about none of you and your stupid ass goddamn on show. Okay, Avatar: The Last Airbender, bitch. Yes, I'm sorry. Core in this game, I really enjoy Core's playstyle.
Toph. Zuko. Thank you for having my back in there.
Huh? What do you?
Doesn't matter.
We need to gather everyone.
A little help would be.
Did you guys hear that?
Yep. Well, yeah, because he about to die.
If you don't mind.
Ozai, what's going on?
As I was pounding that buffoon and feeling this power caught in my heart of heart, I wish I would have realized that.
Yeah, that was a real lost family
Bonding moment, yep.
The world is ending.
Not if you help us to.
You don't understand. I let the darkness inside.
Well, I mean, that's kind of true.
The illusion of order. You're staring.
Alright, well, let's do it then. Okay, that is OP as shit. Okay, so he was definitely holding back on Sokka, that's for certain.
ZZZZ.
There we go. I'm trying to get real nice at this so that way on the community day we can just run the gauntlet with this one.
Spoken like a true loser, Lord.
Not him doubling down on it too. That is hilarious. He said that's why you a bit. Nah, I'm playing. Okay, let me see.
Everyone's here, right?
Can we? There we go. Can we get the hell out of here now? Okay, we got Sokka, we got Katara, we got the whole gang here, and Korra, unfortunately.
Where's Kyoshi? Last time I saw her,
she might still be out there on her.
Well,
yeah.
You know I did.
I'm going to look for her. You
Oh,
guys
Lord.
come up-
What if we hit the bad guy with the... Try this!
That's actually is something that Toph would say. Alright, let's see what we got.
Is this, I suppose, not...
It's not your time. We need you, Ki.
The world's needed me. I still have... You
Okay.
really cursed.
Alright, let's do it.
My error.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be 2 rounds. Okay. Oh, it's only 1 round.
This is it. I put my... Lauga would be... Everyone needs a little help some...
I learned that the hard way.
Well, I have an image. You!
Is it a two?
Won't need a bad guy?
Now you want to
You said I'm here full time now? Yeah, what's going on, Brody?
Sorry. Promised me I'd never have to worry about cabbages again.
Yeah, how was stream, brother?
He was very persuasive. That I was so resentful that I didn't consider the.
How exactly can you help?
When Vatu took over, normally you cannot reach him, not in the rift. But there's one opening. I can. Woman, take us.
Yes. We'll discuss a fitting...
What are you going to do? Just.
He did keep catching L's though, to be fair. If there was ever somebody to be pissed off consistently, it probably would have been him too. Alright, so then we gotta fight Vatu.
This is the place.
This is the same place where I managed to pull...
Yes, the rift is thinner here.
So we can get to... He'll still be a from...
Please, defeat him so he won't...
Stream was good. Did 2 games. One was NFS and other co-op puzzle game. Nice. What's an NFS?
Let's do...
Attack!
Oh, Need for Speed. Okay, gotcha.
Stand before me again, along with them.
You fooled me!
As for you, in this rift,
It's her.
Great. Once again, freaking core. Oh, this is not good at all.
to fight me, chaos is such of them.
Maybe it is. It's my...
Oh yeah, she's a. Oh what? I gotta worry about a freaking giant freaking beam too. Alright, cool. There we go. Yeah, I still really don't like Aang though. But I doubt it's gonna be. Yep, I knew it. That wasn't no way in hell. Come on. Alright, okay, alright. Yep. Alright. Here we go. I had to do them right, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't, you know what I'm saying? You know, everybody would have yelled at me if I'd have lost.
Not today.
Alright. Stable upgrade. Find to reach the depths of the Avatar to fight Kyoshi. Okay, well, oh my goodness, again with this. So we both.
This darkness that
I face the cruelest of dark. You do not.
That damn beam is doing a lot more damage, to be honest with you. Yeah, I knew Aang was gonna be the hardest one to beat her with. I knew for a fact that I could beat Kyoshi. I mean, could beat She blocked that? What the heck? Yo, I almost had it. I almost had it within 20 seconds. It's like 20. Yeah, that was like 23 seconds. So yeah, not bad. Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad.
Fear you who would turn a person's no, such
Ooh, Kyoshi be talking that talk though. All right, let's go.
I have seen what I will not wait.
No, now shut up and
What's up, huh? What's good? That's for every single core fan out here right now that's upset with you because you fucked up the whole timeline, okay? Yeah, the whole spirit world, everything too. Every day. Yeah. I'm applying pressure this time. You better be lucky that beam got me. Yeah. Exactly. Game time.
This can't.
It can't. Lost again.
Yeah. Now get your bitch ass out of my face right now. Alright, let's see. Nightmare ends.
They're back! Did you do it? Did you beat the evil kite thing?
He looked pretty.
Here we go. Alright, so we got him done.
Hey, what happened?
Wasn't he the one?
So that
I'd
means
wager. Or we're getting ripped apart.
Here's hoping it's true.
I hope to see. And Aang, I will care always.
I'll do my farewell.
here we go.
And they're gone. Mako! Bolin!
Hey, there we go.
I am back. Back to my own time. Rangi?
Uh-oh. Huh.
An echo from the future.
Okay.
Hey, did we make?
Is this the more Can you
The difference I feel. Did all that really happen?
It does feel like we.
Master Paku and they invited us over.
Oh right.
What's with that look?
They said they brought really nice.
Oh Lord.
Oh well.
That's funny. Okay, so that's the end of the main story. Short little storyline though.
Polar bear dog time.
Nice to meet you. I'm Short.
Welcome in to the After Home to Late Night Vibes. We're actually just finished up the main storyline. I just got this game the other day. The storyline for this Avatar game right now. It's actually not bad though. I'm gonna be trying to practice on this game, so for the next community day, we can just start running the gauntlet.
No foe is getting the best of me. I told you, no trickety tricks.
Yeah, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all.
The ice thing
I wish I could skip this.
wins.
Yeah, Q-Dog, no, I'm infamous for not finishing games. I'm sorry, man. I got a lot going on, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I got a lot going on.
We do not lack for boldness or purpose.
I can't even skip this either. I'm kind of mad.
You were lucky to be born. Eat this.
I will put you in your place.
Ooh. Yeah, me too though. But I mean, they told me it was short though. They said the storyline was pretty short.
Incoming ad
He said,
break.
trust me, I'm the same way. Right now, the one game I'm currently working on is a grind. I'm on like hour 45. What game is it? What game is it? There we go. Boom. All right. But yeah, that was the main storyline. I'm actually pretty happy with that, though. It was not bad, like, whatsoever, though. It was not bad whatsoever, though. Elder Scroll. Okay, cool. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, Brody. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, just changing a little bit, just chatting for a little bit. But yeah, so what we got rolling out? Q-Dog, you are gone. So we changed it up. So we're gonna be doing something pretty cool for the giveaways this month. Pretty much. So this month is going to be the anime figurine, as you can see, posted on the sub goal. So the number 1 gifter will still get the Kaiju number 8. Again, if it's you, if you get the number 1 gifter spot, you get that very special thing that you can't tell anybody about. And then for the giveaway itself is going to be the Baki figurine, Exodia coasters, and then the Death Note money clip. So it's going to be pretty sweet. It's going to be pretty sweet. Yeah. But if you tell anybody, right, then you automatically don't get it. That's just how that works. Okay, so yeah, those things are hard to find. They're so hard to find, like it really is. So yeah, I ain't even finna hold you. So for me, a little bit annoying, but for you, I know you would love it, so I'm perfectly okay with that. Okay, cool. I appreciate you, Brody. Appreciate you. And then tomorrow's Mental Health Monday, and then we're gonna be getting into another newer game, but we're gonna come back to this one pretty frequently as well too. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a big deal or anything like that. But yeah. And then people really wanted the Kingdom Hearts. Like I might do like a special giveaway for that if we can hit like a goal or something. Like I might do a special giveaway for that one. Yeah, I might do a special one for that one too. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I'm gonna be transparent with you. That one was a gift from my homeboy who was in Japan. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, that's what's like. It's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a lot for me. You know what I'm saying? Gonna take a lot for me to I should do it. I should do what? I should do what? The special giveaway for the I can. Yeah, I can. It's not a big deal or anything like that. Yeah, I can. If you if you guys want to do a special giveaway. All right. So what will be the rules then? What would be the rules? What would be the rules? We gotta have rules then for the giveaway then for that one. We gotta have rules for that giveaway for the Neon Light, Kingdom Hearts Neon Light giveaway then. So what will be the rules? Nobody can give me, see, every time I ask, I'm like, oh, I'm like, okay, cool. Cause again, I'm fine with doing it. Yeah, what are the rules? You said you guys said you want it. So you want to do, okay, just a special giveaway for that one, okay. Minimum 5 subs gives you one for the giveaway. Okay, cool. Actually, that's actually pretty smart. So giveaway where there's a 5 sub buy-in and all the people that gift the 5 subs, they get a chance. So instead of it being everyone who subscribes to the channel, just the people who do the 5 sub buy-in. I'm actually kind of okay with that. Yeah. Okay. We can do that. Well, I'll set that up. How does that sound? I'll set that up for you guys. But hey, I'm not gonna lie, it is late for me. I gotta be up in the morning. So I know I started a little bit late. It's a shorter stream today. So I'm gonna send you guys over to... Who we going? We gotta find somebody. Let me see. I really wanna find somebody new, to be honest with you. Ooh. Okay, cool. Alright, to Ronkins, he's a smaller streamer too, just like us. But he got anime, he's a brother too, so I always like meeting new people. So we're gonna send you guys over to him, and I love getting to know new people as well too. Okay, I will set that up special stream for you guys, especially giveaway for the Kingdom Hearts Light. But yeah, that's about the best that I can do. I'll be back tomorrow as always. Remember, we're only be doing 3 days a week. Please go follow me on TikTok and YouTube, and we're moving to Instagram by the end of this week. All right, y'all. As always, it's your boy Agent Rashad, and we are out of here, y'all. All right, peace.